Come on. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Girl, I keep forgetting to change that doggone elevator music, girl. Girl, do you know? Good morning, first of all. Sorry about that. Girl, them people age restricted one of my videos talking about for something at the beginning of the video. I think it was the music. I think it was the elevator music. Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check that out. But anyways, y'all get in here and get the likes up on the video. Happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I just came out the doctor's office. He was a clear man, and he had another woman with him. He said she was training, and she was a clear woman. And they kept asking me questions about high blood pressure and diabetes and all of that. And I'm thinking, is this because I'm black? Because I'm black? Then they want to sit up there talking about, oh, we want to listen to your heartbeat, girl, one on each side. And they just kept moving the little stethoscope all around, girl. I was sitting here saying to myself, why I feel like a doggone a science project to these mother effers. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Like, girl, they just moving the stethoscope front to the bike. Girl, and there's two of them on each side, girl. I kept looking up. I said, let me stop. I'll probably be overdoing it. ODing. You know how it go. But shout out to the clear lady. She seemed nice. She said every time she have a baby, she cut off her hair and donate 12 inches of her hair. Y'all know, y'all be doing that? I ain't never heard of that. That must be a clear thing. Shout out to the clear people. One thing they gonna do, make sure they people got hair on their head. You feel me? Yeah. Come on in, y'all. Get the likes up on the video, girl. Get the likes up. Shout out to everybody in the building. I don't like no white doctors. Y'all crazy. We got a show today, y'all. We got to talk about these federal employees being laid off. Tasha K and Cardi B settles the lawsuit, you guys. What do you think? We're gonna get into it. Wait, what? Tisha, I went for a mammogram and they asked if I want to save any of my cells for future research. No, ma'am. Y'all ain't gonna Henrietta like me, girl. Make sure they ain't put you to sleep, girl, and take them anyway, girl. Yeah, they gonna try to talk about for future research, girl. They go to them people who need them. You know who the people is. You know what I mean? Girl, but look, oh, girl, where was I going? Tasha K. Yes, Sharice settled her lawsuit out of court. Well, not out of court, but they settled. They came to an agreement, her and Cardi B. And we're going to talk about why it's a good and a bad thing for both of them. Let's get into it. Jamal Bryant. I don't know when he became a political prisoner behind the pulpit. A pulpit political prisoner. I don't know when Pastor Holy Whore decided that he wanted to be into the politics heavy, but he had something to say about the Republicans. He cussed y'all out. He ain't cursed y'all out. He just said, y'all think y'all gonna scare him and you're not. Scam. Kamala went down there to the LA fires, girl, and they asked Scam, they say, Scam, what do you think about the fires? Scam said, now that I've gotten here, it's one thing to see the fires, but you can smell it. You can smell the burn from the mountaintops. And as I inhale, I feel the ashes coming into my nostrils and out of my lungs. And it's so surreal that you can taste it. That's what she had said, girl. I said, y'all people is crazy playing with that lady, girl. Who else? Freddy P. Girl, Freddy P did an interview. Y'all know Chop had came on here and said Freddy P was smashing the Diddler and Freddy P. And Freddy P came on here and spoke, girl. I don't know what Freddy P was saying. They said, Freddy P, is it true that you slept with Sara? Look what he said. Well, making it a band started in the early 2000s, 2000, 2001. And, Sara was a beautiful girl. She was clean. She was clear and clean. I ain't never had no clear, clean woman before that. She was so fresh. You know, it smelled like roses every time she walked by. But you know, we were close. We were close. We were real cool. We were real cool. Some people thought, you know, it was like that. But you know, it really wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, when Chopper came in, she was on top of me. But you know how the sheets on the bed be real tight. So when she was on top of me, Chopper came in, and when he came in, I had looked at him because he got the key. See, what y'all don't know is when you go to a hotel, I said, niggas, 32 minutes of my life. All for me to find out, yay. Girl, we gonna get into it. Governor DeSantis over down there in the Florida place, he said that he don't feel like people should be paying property taxes. And I said, girl, let me go buy me a house. Okay. And then Lil Meech and Big Meech may or may not have signed with Floyd. We're going to get right on into the show, you guys. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Okay. Let's start off with a little humor. Let's get Scam on here. So y'all know Scam, she came back out after y'all asked her about her little award. That y'all shouldn't have did that. Y'all shouldn't have gave her that award because not Scam back outside. Scam then came back outside and she went down to visit the LA fires. Now, mind you, is LA still on fire? Because that was about 2 months ago. Why is she down there visiting today? She should have been visiting when they caught a fire. Okay. I'm trying to see something. Girl, let's warm this up with Maxine. Y'all get the lights up.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Girl, Scammer gonna get back home and they're gonna say, how was the fire? She's gonna say, what fire? And they're gonna say the fire in LA. She's gonna, oh, I didn't share it. I didn't share it. I smelt it and I tasted it, but I didn't share it. Okay? I was right there in the middle of the ashes. I smelled it. I tasted it, but I didn't share it. Okay? I didn't share it. By the time I got there, everything was done. I didn't share it. Okay? So don't ask me about it because I didn't say it. Okay. That's what Scam gonna tell. Girl, look at Scam. Get Scam on. You know, honestly, I didn't realize how funny this lady was. And it's so unintentional. I think that's what makes it even more funny. Let's get Scam on here. Y'all get the likes up on the video.
The goes through your mind when you see this. You're here. You're now seeing it up close.
It's not only seeing it, Alex. You can smell it. You can feel it, right? So it's seeing it with our eyes, and many people have seen it. You all are covering it. But to literally be on the ground here, you can smell the smoke that was here. You can feel the toxicity, frankly, of the environment. You can feel the energy of all of the folks who are still here on the ground.
What goes through your mind when you see?
Girl, did y'all hear Scam? Wait. One more time, Scam. What happened when the man asked you about the fire, Scam? Y'all get the lights up.
Goes through your mind when you see this. You're here. You're now seeing it up close.
It's not only seeing it, Alex. You can smell it. You can feel it, right? So it's seeing it with our eyes, and many people have seen it. You all are covering it. But to literally be on the ground here, you can smell the smoke that was here. You can feel the toxicity, frankly, of the environment. You can feel the energy of all of the folks who are still here on the ground.
What goes through your mind when you see?
Can somebody tell Scam we off the campaign trail? She could actually answer a question now. The man said, what goes through your mind when you see the fire? You know, you can taste it. I can taste it. I can smell it. I feel it on my hands. Look at my hands. I feel it. I feel the fire. in my hands and on top of my hands. And as I look around, I kind of feel it in my hair. I feel it everywhere. It's all on the inside parts of my body. And I can just, I'm taking it all in. Girl, shut Scam, please. Please, Scam. Come on now. We ain't even campaigning no more. Girl, just get out here and say what you got to say. It's terrible. I can't believe that this happened to a bunch of people who losing their homes. Scam wouldn't even say that. Girl, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. That's ridiculous. Bronze Beauty, thank you for being a member for 7 months. It's today, Boo. My birthday, did my hair and have mimosas on deck. Okay, all day, 46 crab stuffed shrimp. Ooh, crab stuffed shrimp. Happy birthday to me. That sounds good. I ain't had no crab stuffed shrimp in a while, girl. Thank you. Happy birthday. What song you want to hear? Let me know, Bronze Beauty. What video you want to hear for your birthday? We gonna get you up here and celebrate the birthday girl. Yes, y'all. When y'all be coming up here talking about y'all want y'all birthday shout outs, make sure y'all put what video y'all want, y'all requesting. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. But girl, Scam she gotta stop. It's just, and they got people around here. The birthday song, I got you, Fat. They got people around here really done lost stuff and Scam over there sniffing and tasting. Girl, you can't make this up. Y'all get the likes up on this video. Let's get the happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bronze Beauty. Love you down to the ground, Fat. And your hair cute, too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Fat. Happy birthday. I hope you have as many more as you please. Yes, ma'am. Also, your hair color is pretty. Girl, I ordered me some bundles. Girl, and got the wrong color. It was on me, though. The girl told me what the color was. I ain't know if 613 was blind, bleach blind, girl. Now, I got me a little wig I done put on before, but I ain't never put them bundles, so I got this girl gonna dye it down for me, girl. It looked like that's like a little bit of the color in your head, girl. Happy birthday, Bronze Beauty. That's pretty. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might could do it. I don't know. We'll see. Happy birthday, though. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. And thank you. Get the likes up on the video. Let's go next with Jamal, since we on the craziness, girl. Jamal Bryant. Every time I see him, I'll never forget when they called him Pastor Holy Whore. When that lady called him Pastor Holy Whore. Put a 1 in the chat if you was there for that. Girl, I was there. Oh, girl. Gizzard got on that reunion and tried to drag Monique, and Monique bought her binder, and Gizzard was like, I'm so happy you're bindering. And Monique told Gizzard, she was like, your children don't even like him. That's their daddy. She said, and you around here flaunting him in front of your kids. She said they don't even like him. She said, and he been slinging that big D all around the congregation. Now, 2 things went through my head. Number 1, how could he? But secondly, what size was it, Monique? I ain't gonna lie, the second one was the first thought, and then the second thought was how could he? You know what I'm saying? But I was just for just to see for context. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she said he was round there slinging that big D round the congregation. I said, what? She said, and you know it. I said, what? How could he? Let me see. Yeah, girl. But yeah, ever since I seen that, first of all, he never gave me pastor vibes, no way. But ultimately, every time I see him, now it really makes me look at him a little funny. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, he came up here. I guess he had been, he's been really left speaking a lot on in support of the left. And I don't know if somebody must have thought he was getting threatened or something, but he came on here in the pulpit to tell y'all that baby, don't worry about him. He ain't worried about nothing. He is covered in the blood. Now, a lot of y'all might think he talking about Jesus. No, he talking about that lady cycle. Let me say this. Do they even talk about God at church anymore? Do they even talk? This is a real question. I ain't been to church in skulls and blues. Do they even talk about God down to the church house? It seems like they talk about everything but the Lord. Do they open the Bibles? Do they have a Bible? How does it go now? Like I said, I ain't been down to church in skulls and blows. Do they have a Bible and do they open it? I'm just trying to see something. See, back when I used to go to church with my grandma before we became Jehovah's Witness, that old preacher Rev, he used to get up behind that pulpit and roll that voice, sounding like a damn ghost, talking about how Jesus, because Jesus, and he'll open that Bible and read that scripture to tell us how we all going to hell. Especially if we was back down on the if we wasn't caught up on our tithes. Oh yeah, they used to put the thing up on the side with everybody who name was everybody name who wasn't caught up on their tithes. And I remember one time my mama name was on there, and when my grandma called my mama talking about them people say your name is up on your tithes, they say you're not up to date. And my mama said, baby, I don't even go to that church. Girl, they have a mama name on the board, girl. And my grandma won't call her. Girl, my mama said, man, if you don't get off this phone with me talking about that damn church, I don't want them people, girl. They put her name up on there, girl. Poor thing. It don't even matter though, because my grandma ended up getting kicked out that church. But my grandma done got kicked out a lot of churches. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's how it be. Neither here nor there. That's a story for another day. I'll tell y'all some stories about how my grandma be getting kicked out of the church. Y'all ever heard of somebody getting? Is this me? Like, have y'all ever heard of other people getting kicked out of the church? Because my grandmother got kicked out of many churches. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Because she gonna say what she got to say. You feel what I'm saying? She gonna say what she got to say. She done got kicked out of few. Yep. My grandmother got kicked out of Future. She got kicked out of that church. She got kicked out this other church. My uncle, his wife, uncle had a church. She got kicked out of them. It is what it is. She don't care though. She still gonna say what she got to say, and she gonna go to the next church. What's up? Now she don't be going to church like that no more. She just be reading her scripture. But you know what I'm saying? That's my grandma. But that's not about me. Let's get past the holy whore on him. Girl, get him up here. He said, don't worry about him because he covered in the blood. Y'all get the likes up.
Been praying for me all week. You've been nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the black Joint Chief of Staff from the military. If you gonna show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon that does not recognize black dollars or black business. If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you gonna put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security. If you gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you gonna put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families. I ain't ever scared. In case you forgot, I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like fighting words to me. I ain't gonna lie, it sounded good though. If I was in there, I probably would have got the spirit. You know, I don't know which spirit I would have got, but I probably would have been up there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Jamal is on here talking about who picture needs to put up. Now, I don't know who put his picture up. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, let's start with the first thing he said. Put up the spook by the door. Do y'all know what that is? The spook by the door, the spook that's sat by the door. The reference is related to white supremacists or the dominant. I don't like calling them the dominant society, even though they are. But the clear people, the people in charge, what they do is they give one of us or a few of us a whole lot of money or fame or whatever. They prop us up, and they use that person to basically tell you that you can do it. So they go, like, for instance, Obama became president. Y'all remember after Obama became president, here come all these black women. Oh, one day my son could be the next president. Here come the churn. What you want to be when you grow older? I want to be the next black president of the United States. Negro, please. Taekwon just got kicked out of school for the 16th time. They not gonna let him in there. Okay. Basically, so the spook that sat by the door would really be Jamal Bryant. It would really be like a Jamal Bryant. Yes, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all these people who make it seem like who have success, that make it seem like you can get the success too. And that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's how they roll. But you know, I just wanted to add that he is the person that he's trying to drag, number one. But then number two, let me say this too. If you want to put up a picture, put up the picture of the man that fired the first black general down at the courthouse. If you want to put up a picture that don't want your grandmother to buy milk and eggs. If you want to put up a picture of the one who don't want to let you unalive your unborn babies. If you want to put up a picture of the one who don't want to let you drive your car all type of speeds and everywhere you want to go. If you want to put up a picture, shut your football head ass up, Jamal Bryant. Please. See, what y'all don't understand is Jamal is on the same team with them folks. You get it? They play with y'all. See, behind the scenes, pastors are very well connected with politics. That's all they do. That's all they do. They friends with these people. They just keep us divided, and that's their job. So they're going to get on here and say the left hate the right. The people on the left going to say they hate the right, and the people on the right going to say they hate the left. Girl, it's all a game. It's all a game. They playing in y'all face to get you to hate other people, to get you to be separated from other people, so y'all won't come together and realize the common enemy is the one behind the pulpit. All the ones behind the pulpits. They all in the same club. Y'all remember that song? Oh, back in the day, we all in the same game. Same, yay. That's how it go. Listen, y'all have to understand. There's a reason why these people are put in these doggone positions. They're put in these positions for a reason. They get paid very well to mislead you, me and you. So you got to be careful with this. Jamal Bryant is so performative. Shouldn't he be in there talking about God? Why is he in there talking about everything but God? Why is they in there talking about politics? Oh, I know why. Because they need the black demographics, especially middle-aged to older black women, to continue to vote left. You get it? I'm just telling y'all. You know what? I think one part of the scripture say they're gonna start in. They say that when the Most High, when Jesus come back, he gonna start in his house. You know he going straight down to them doggone church houses, right? And all of them is boulets. Masons, they all D9 for the most part. If not, they just Freemasons. Like that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't get fooled by that. Please don't get fooled by it, y'all. They playing in your face. Jamal Bryant is an actor. Thank you, Truth Be Told channel, for the super chat. Boo, you got to play that video when them hood boys pulled up on his holy arse. I ain't seen that. I ain't never heard about that. I ain't never heard about that. Girl, I'm going to have to go check that out. Thank you for the super chat, Truth Be Told channel. Like, these people playing in y'all face, y'all. They all in the same gang. They're the same people. They just put on a different mask, okay? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, y'all. I'm from Baltimore. Don't get it twisted. Cause I'm from the west side of Baltimore. And if I gotta come from behind this pulpit, then I'm coming from behind this pulpit with my blickies. Don't you ever get it twisted. I'm still out the hood. My mama was in the projects. She had 59 men. I didn't know who my daddy was. I'm still that nigga. Don't let the dress and the purple fool you. Cause I'm still a hood nigga. Ask all my baby mamas. Ask all my children. Ask all my old friends. Ask all the gangs. Ask all the devils. I don't play about mine. If I come from behind this pulpit, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble for you and trouble for you. Don't make me get the clapping in this thing, and I don't mean an applause. Never forget who I is. Baltimore don't make nothing but gangsters. Don't play with me. Do I look like this for no reason? It's the trick of food. If I come from behind this pulpit, I'ma raise up my shirt. And when I raise up my shirt, you gonna see that eye. And when you see that eye, it's gonna blind you. And when you're blind, I'ma hit you in the back. When I hit you in the back, I'ma bop you from the front. Cause I'm from Baltimore, where we say you and do and new and two. Are you crazy? Girl, shut your ass up, Baltimore. Shut it up. I don't want to hear no more. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video now. Please get the likes up down to the video. I'm not about to keep playing with Jamal Bryant. Pass the holy whore, passing that big D all around the congregation. Who been down there and done slept with him? Call me. We gonna do an interview. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, girl. Look. Y'all do know, listen, when I was younger, I told y'all, me and my brother, the one who a year younger than me, we used to play church and we used to play baptizing each other. Like, I'm talking about younger. So we became Jehovah's Witness when I was in like 8th grade. 8th grade, 7th to 8th grade. So before that, we used to go to the regular church, right? To the Baptist church. And every time somebody get baptized at the church, me and my brother would go home and play baptized. But I would baptize him because he was littler than me. Because he was buku skinny. And so every time, that's how I started learning how to do the preacher the preacher voice. That I go, I baptize you in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. That's how the man used to do it, girl. I'd never forget Rev. Rev wasn't nothing nice. Rev at that, and we used to do that every day when we came home from church, especially if somebody got baptized. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, y'all get the likes up on the video. Dominique Leroux, thank you for the super chat. She says, Voo, I'm crying, stop. I know I'm about to move on, girl. Because, see, Jamal Bryant really, sometimes the things that he do, it really upsets me and my homegirls, okay? It really does. And I don't too particularly appreciate it. So I'm going to just go ahead on and let Jamal have his church, child. I need to go to the church one day and do a documentary. You think he'll take an interview from me? Girl, Jamal gonna call them people on me and raise up from behind that pulpit. I don't want no smoke past the holy whore. Don't want none of the smoke, my love. All right, I want to move on to who I said I was about to do. Oh, Governor DeSantis. So, girl, who in Florida? I know Miss Parker just left. Girl, Governor DeSantis around there talking about he wanna mess around and give the people free property taxes. I said, what? Girl, I'm about to buy me a house, girl. What's going on? I got good credit. Is he trying to give people free houses? I mean, not free houses, no property taxes. I'm trying to see something. Now, a lot of people don't like him because they say he took Black History Month out of the schools or the Black History Studies. But what people don't understand is he didn't take Black History Studies out of the school because he was racist. What was happening was I'm sorry, y'all. They were putting in a lot of LGBTQ stuff in the Black History, hiding it in there. So he just took it all out together. But I did the research on that. Most people didn't, because you know how the shade room is. They just put out the negative narrative. But neither here nor there. Let's get into what he said about these property taxes, honey, because Georgia governor needs to go see what's going on so we can get it out here. Let's get into it.
And you know, these property taxes, it's like you buy a home, you buy land, you know, maybe you buy the home outright, but maybe you pay off a mortgage over 30 years. And then, okay, you've paid off the mortgage, you bought the land, you've been taxed many times. It's like, is it your property or not? Just for being on your property, you got to write a check to the government every year. So I think that that's a big issue. And I know we're going to be really looking at ways to bring people relief from that, because I think it's been really something that's pinching a lot of homeowners, particularly seniors on fixed income.
So he said he's looking at it for next year to see what they could do about it. Girl, that would be significant. Listen, girl, my property tax done went up so high, girl, it's ridiculous. Like ridiculous. That would be super dope if they could get that, and for him to even be talking about that, that's dope as hell. Like Florida, and I heard it's buku expensive to live down there in Florida. They say if you ain't got no money, don't come around there. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the clear people like to go there after they retire. Y'all know that, right? And I heard they be down there doing freak offs. Them old ass heifers are out there playing pickleball with pickles and balls. You get it? Now, I didn't say it. This is what they said. They said they were around there playing pickleball, not on the court though, but they did have pickles and balls. Now, I don't know. I had never heard of pickleball, but they say they be around there doing freak offs. I'm not even being funny though, for real. They say they really be out there doing freak offs, nasty tail cells, big old bellies, old and clear, with a lot of hair on them like fur. I just couldn't imagine walking in on something like that. The way my top lip would quiver. Girl, just seeing all them old people wrinkles and the balls hanging down like a doggone, like you put a tennis ball inside of a grocery basket. Girl, could you even imagine old clear women with moles on their bikes? You know, old clear men with rolls and they done got red from being out there in the sun. So every time they bend over, everything fall to the front. Girl, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Ooh, thank you, Lord. I ain't never seen nothing like that. But nevertheless, yeah, Florida, if y'all out there getting them taxes cut, let me know, because I need to go get my house. I need to go buy me a house down there, and I'll go ahead on and rent that one out. I go ahead on and rent that one out if it's no taxes. I sure would. Ain't gotta be nothing big, just something a little cute. But I tell them people, them old people coming in there, don't come in here with that freak off stuff. If I find out y'all in here, y'all old ass in here having freak offs, that's gonna be your ass. No freak offs. I'm putting it in the lease. If I find out that y'all got a freak off, and I'm gonna put them all down there too. Go and get somebody old and clear to go down there to see if they're gonna invite them. Girl, let me find out they in there doing nasty things in my crib. You got to know you're getting evicted immediately. I hope your old ass call you. I hope your daughters and your sons live close by, because they got to come get your shit up out of here. You got to go. You got to go immediately. I'm on the next flight. You're getting up out of there. You're getting your old ass out of here. Not in my place. Not in my place. Okay. But shout out to Florida, girl. Shout out to the people down at the Florida police, girl. Yes. Yes. Joseph Galloway, thank you for the super chat. I spilled my coffee laughing. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the super chat. True Be Told channel, thank you for the super chat. I just sent it to your email. It's heavy breathings for me. Girl, what you sent to my email? What you said at first, the first time? Oh, when the hood boys pulled up on past the Holy Whore, I'm gonna have to go get it. I'm gonna have to go get it. And Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. My property taxes were $4,800 per year. Well, fat, if he go ahead on and get the if he drop the taxes down, girl, you're gonna be done moved for nothing. I don't know, girl. You might have to go bike. I don't know. Shout out. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I'm gonna give y'all a commercial break because y'all ain't like the video no way. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go get the email from her, and then I think it's something else I said I did. What else I said I needed to go get? Oh, and I gotta go get a picture. So y'all get the likes up. Happy Black History Month. We almost out this bitch. Get the likes up.
Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the black, the nigga I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to say, they want the black, cause I'm black, nigga the black, the black, nigga black, I can never be white, the white. Shake, if your leg, wiggle, lift your leg, bounce, lift your leg, hustle, lift your leg, if your leg is your brown, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is your brown, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man, cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all got them likes up on the video, my love. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That video you sent me. Hold on, girl. My bad. Up on the video, my love. I be sounding so crazy. I hate the way my voice sounds. But no, look. I don't know if y'all know that. I really hate the way my voice sounds. When I used to record music, I hate the sound of my voice. It sounds weird to me. But you know, it is what it is. Who would have thought I'd still be around here running that? Y'all want me to run it back? Y'all want me to run the thing back? One more time for Black History Month.
Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the nigga the nigga I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to say, they want the black, cause I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, I can never be white, the white. Shake, if your leg, wiggle, lift your leg, bounce, lift your leg, hustle, lift your leg, if your leg is your brown, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is your brown, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man, cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
All right, there you go. We about to move on to the little Meech situation, my loves. Y'all get the likes up. We about to move on to the little Meech situation, but before this, I just want to put this on here for all the people saying Cardi B black. Since we was talking about who black, I gonna never be black, but white. Girl, that's her Paul. Girl, y'all got to stop. Let's move on. I just want to throw that on here. Look at Cardi. No, we ain't on a serious topic yet. So we're gonna take him down. We're gonna take Charlie Paper down. We ain't on him yet. Now we is on Little Meech and Big Meech. Now y'all know 50 had done cut him off. Yes, he did. 50 had done cut off Meech and his paw and told him to figure it out. Well, shortly after that, Lil Meech was seen out partying with Rick Ross and all of them. But before we get into that, let's look into a few things that Meech had to say prior to the beef with 50. Let's get into it.
I was still trying to find myself. My dad was calling me from jail every day. He was like, man, what you gonna do? I'm like, shit, I don't know. And I always I always knew I wanted to be my own person. It's just hard, you know, to live up to my dad's name. And he called me one day. He's like, man, they looking at Terrence Howard and Nipsey Hussle, and I don't know if you're going to be able to play me, but you got to go to acting class so you can get ready. So I met 50. 50 put me in acting classes for 2 years in L.A., invested in me, paid for the acting classes. I had to go every day, 2 times a day, 5 days a week, in the morning, in the afternoon, come back home, study again, do the same thing the next day.
Wow,
but
a ball player.
Yeah, but I put in the work, though, and it showed me that 50 couldn't get me the job. I had to get myself the job. My dad couldn't get me the job. They would have hired somebody else that already had acting experience. I had no experience. So I was coming from the... My dad looked out for a lot of people, and 50 ain't do half, like, 50 literally looked out for my dad more than people that my dad gave millions to.
So y'all saw what it was before. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Lil Meech, in my opinion, caught us straight because the beef was really that his daddy went over there messing with Rick Ross, who's using them. Rick Ross is using Big and Lil Meech, and they don't even see it. They really don't see it. But neither here nor there. Big Meech shouldn't have went over there, but then Lil Meech tried to plead for his daddy's case, and he caught it straight. But this is the thing, though. According to 50 said Lil Meech used to be on drugs, and he used to have to send him to rehab. He had a pill problem, this, that, and the third. And honestly, 50 probably was like, I'm good. It's good to get rid of both of y'all because both of y'all are headache. But the thing is you mess up that opportunity, and they start going around like doing stuff like Mad Day girls, like, oh, now I'm about to go post up with my new nigga type tease. So they started going post up. Well, not really Big Meech at first, really Lil Meech. We already talked about him going hanging out with Rick Ross and all these other people, Floyd Mayweather, down at the doggone clubs. I think this is a more recent one of them at the club. Hold on.
Going down, baby. Yeah. Going down.
I'm sorry, I don't know if that music gonna get flagged because they're not talking enough over it. But you see it. You see what I'm saying? Meech has been posting this here recently, and it's just like, okay, cool. And like I said, Floyd is another arch nemesis. Floyd Mayweather is another arch nemesis of 50. So going to Floyd sound about right. Now let me say this. I gotta give Floyd his things. Floyd has looked out for a lot of young black people in the industry. Like, if you want to get on, or if you want to, and I've heard this from many celebrities, I ain't gonna lie, I've heard this from many celebrities, that Floyd will look out for you. You feel what I'm saying? Floyd will definitely look out for you. He'll throw you a little something if you need it or whatever. He'll invest in you if it makes sense, you know. Boom, boom, boom. So them going to Floyd is kind of like a win-win for them, because not only is he gonna help them, Floyd don't like 50 neither. Remember, he told 50 the one told us he couldn't read. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, they went over to Floyd, and it looks to me, or it seems to be, that they have sat down and signed a deal. Look at Big Meech. Call a probation officer. Whose purse is this? That's the first thing I want to know. Who purse this is? And secondly, where is the probation officer? Where's the probation officer? Did he get cleared to go out here? All I know is it looked like they over there working, but it looked like they also playing dominoes. Who knows? But they posting this stuff to kind of get back at 50, like, aha, nanny, boo boo. We got another man. We got a man who got more money than you. We done upgraded our nigga. Nah, nanny, boo boo. You told me I couldn't get better, and I found a better nigga. So, you know, boom, boom, boom. Listen, this is the thing. If they gonna sign something with Floyd, I think that'll be dope. But I wonder to what limitations could he even work with them, because the BMF thing, I thought Meech don't have he doesn't have like the rights to it. Didn't he sign it over to the Latina? And then they say, according to what I'm hearing, 50 Cent even got some of that doggone them rights. So what would he market? In my opinion, he could market his name, unless it's tied to the BMF brand. Or he could market himself and just call it something else. I mean, I'm just thinking if I were him. Like, if I wanted to wiggle my way around this, If I want to wiggle my way around this, I market myself but call it something else. Like whatever name they was prior to BMF. I call it that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we don't know. They over there playing dominoes. I didn't see nobody sign no papers or nothing like that. But Big Meech and Lil Meech found him a new daddy. And let me say this as a man, and I'm not no man, so I'm not speaking for a man. I'm just looking at it from the outside looking in. How you feel to keep having to run behind other men to make sure that you successful and your family is fed? How does that make you feel as a man? And it's just wondering. Because I know, like, for instance, my daddy would probably jump off the bridge if he had to go depend on another man. For real. You know what I mean? Like, I got to go kiss this man ass and kiss that. So I just be wondering what goes through a so-called man's head when he got to literally jump from ball to ball. You get it? To make sure that he eats. I'm a woman, and I ain't gonna lie. I have my nerves bad. I can't, as a woman, I would be like, girl, I'm not about to do all that. I'm not about to run behind these hoes. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying as a woman, if I had to literally go from one woman to the next woman to figure out my next move, to feed myself, to clothe myself, man, I get frustrated. I'm not running behind no bitch. That's how I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I do the most. But I'm like, hell no. Girl, I got this pocketbook. I'll sell that first before I run behind these hoes. So I'm just thinking as a man, how does that feel? Who knows, child? But that's the new thing. That's the new thing. Floyd, Meech, Big Meech, Meech Senior, and Meech Junior, aka Mimi, done met up with their new daddy, their new nigga. So y'all wait to see what happens. Big Meech look hella lame. I ain't gonna lie. The show BMF made him look like he was like one of them, one of them. But now that I'm looking at Big Meech, he was a lame ass nigga who was good at selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's the tease I get from him, right? 50, if you're on here, make another series, another season, and talk about how lame he is. Because he's giving me lame tease right here. Huh? Is it just me? He just was a lame ass nigga who was good at selling drugs. But honestly, I think he was a fake from the beginning. Let's talk about it. It's giving me he got caught selling drugs, and they said, okay, bet. We're gonna let you continue to sell drugs. Just make sure you keep setting people up. And it's giving me that he was doing that until the feds stopped protecting him and he got his ass up out of there too, because they always do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he giving lame ass nigga to me. Real lame. Big old broad shoulders with a Vienna sausage, girl. Let's move on. Get the likes up on the video. Now we going into a more serious topic. Are we? Yeah, let's get the federal employees out the way so we can end on a lighter note today. We got a couple more topics. The federal employees. Now this is serious. I mean business when I'm talking about this. See, y'all want to get on here and whoop-de-whoop. I told y'all every time we go to a serious topic, I'm getting toilet paper on here to let y'all know it's real out here in these streets. Y'all want to play. Now, people is losing their jobs. Do you see the face on toilet paper? This is how serious this is. People around here losing their jobs. And y'all around here playing, okay? These people really wanted to keep their little jobs or whatever the case may be. And here y'all come with voting for Trump. And now they done lost their doggone jobs. Shame on y'all. That's what they said, okay? But I just want to say this. Trump said, hey, y'all, let me get him. Do I need to keep him on here? Let me get him off. I think y'all know we serious. I think y'all know we not playing now. Okay? Bye, toilet paper. I'll call you back. All right. So, Trump, but they both had said it. Trump and Elon had already said, hey, all these federal employees, we about to come down clean the house. Y'all got till X amount of time in February to either take the settlement, the package that we gonna give y'all, where y'all could keep getting paid till September, walk away with your nose clean, or we gonna start ramaging through there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that a lot of people put faith in their union workers, but like I told y'all, I didn't really know how much could the union help when you're fighting the federal government. You know what I mean? And again, it's not in an industry that's super, super needed where the government is going to fold. Like y'all remember, like I told y'all, when the union got together and had a strike for when that Rona happened and they were telling everybody to get the wax, and all the truck drivers got together and said over our 18 wheels. They say over our 18 wheels, we'll stop driving. Won't none of you Negroes eat another day in this mother effer. And then the government say, oh, we sorry, my bad. Not y'all. Everybody except y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's when you got the power. You know what I'm saying? But when you just a federal worker and they can easily replace you like today, how much power does the union really have? And honestly, if I was in that position, this is just me. If I was in that position and I got that, I told y'all what I would do. I would have taken the severance. I would have taken this time between now and September to find me another position. I would have been able to, I would have found me in, because once you become a federal job, you get a federal job, you can get another job. Okay. I would have taken the severance, actively started looking for me another position. Now, some people was like, oh no, don't take the severance because we don't even know if you're going to get paid. Okay. I'll give you that. We don't know if we're gonna get paid, but if they come tomorrow, the day after the doggone the time limit expires, if they come tomorrow and they fire me, I'm doomed anyways. Think about it. Let's say I don't take the severance, and just like now, they done ran through there, ramrodded all the way through there, and started firing people left and right, especially the new people. And now they sitting there looking like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? I would have probably rolled the dice on the severance package. Me, that's just me. Because at least if I don't get the money, cool, I still leave, with a good standing, and also like, I may get the money, I may not. But a lot of people was listening to their union representatives and their union leaders who was telling them not to take it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Those people were setting y'all up for failure. I know it's hard to hear, but I got to say it. The people who were telling people who had mortgages, car notes, all these things, not to even consider the option of taking that severance, were setting y'all up for failure, because now they're literally firing people at last second's notice. Last second's notice, not minute. Meaning you could be on your way to work and they could call you and say, turn around, Fed, don't worry about it, you fired. You see what I'm saying? This is another thing, right? Abundance and clarity, and you can file for unemployment after the severance pay. Clock it. Clock it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so many more ways. And even if they would have got laid off and didn't get the doggone the severance pay, you still could have went file for unemployment. Like, I'm just thinking about, okay, what I don't want to do is get fired. I don't want to get laid off or fired. I'd rather leave on my own terms than theirs. That's just me. But everybody different. So they telling these people not to take these doggone severance packages. Now, every single second of the day, somebody getting laid off at the federal government. Now, let me say this too. The reason why this is happening is because a lot of people were hired under the DEI situation, and a lot of them shouldn't have been hired. A lot of them shouldn't have been hired. If you work in a federal job and you have a debilitating illness that causes you to not be able to go into the work, I'm sorry, not sorry, but you're not supposed to be working at the federal government, Fed. You're not supposed to do that. That don't go like that. I'm talking about if you have a debilitating mental or physical illness that prohibits you from being 100% capable of working, you're not supposed to be down at the federal government. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry for you. The people who put y'all in these positions set y'all up for failure. Also, Trump is letting go a lot of people who literally just jumped off the porch. So if you 2 years and under and you under probation, Trump said you fired. And a lot of people is bitching about that. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. I just got this job and I moved from here and I moved from there. That's why they call it a probationary period, my love. See, I come from a world where you could come into work today and they could just decide we don't want to keep you no more. You know what I mean? But people are the same people who told these folks not to take this doggone severance package now have these people all in an uproar because they losing their jobs like 90 going west. Oh, and by the way, they sent out an email asking, name 5 things you did last week. Now, this is what I want to know. If this ain't what I want to know, this is what I want to say. If you can't respond with 5 things you did last week, you don't need that job. You're not supposed to be there, my love. You're not supposed to. Yet I'm just saying. If you could listen, if somebody sent me an email right now and say, hey, name 5 things you did last week, girl, I got 10 or 15 or 20. Now, again, I don't wish nobody get fired. I don't play with people's livelihood at all. I think it's messed up what's happening, but it's not like it's out of the blue. He already said what he was going to do. He gave y'all the time to figure it out. You know what I mean? So, it's just, it's kind of like, I feel bad for them losing their jobs, but he already told you what he was about to do. Yeah, I saw it. One of my homegirls sent it to me. She says one of my associates worked for the Army Corps of Engineers, and it's true about the email listing your accomplishments for that week. You feel what I'm saying? JM says, but who is determining the value of what you did? That's concerning for me. Yes, I agree. But it's probably somebody at the top of each section who knows what they should be doing. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I would do. I would find top heads of these sections who are very well experienced on what these job positions do and what they hold, and say, hey, send out an email to all these folks, and they need to be respond back with what they've done. And depending on what they say, you know, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It is concerning of who's judging on what's productive and what's not. That is very much a valid concern. I just, you know, and that's another thing I wanted to ask. Disabled veterans, I didn't even know they could go and get a federal job after that. Let me go to Google. Can disabled veterans work at federal positions? Yes, disabled veterans can work in federal positions. They may be eligible for hiring preferences and special hiring authorities. Has it always been like that? I didn't know they could do that. Because, you know, listen, don't let them disabled veterans fool you. They getting a coin. They wake up and the coin is deposited. Okay? So don't let them fool you, act like they about to be out on the street. They lying. Now them the ones I don't really feel bad for. Y'all got money. Disabled veterans get paid. Do you hear me? So don't do that now. They gonna be all right more than the other people. At least they got something to fall back on. You feel what I'm saying? They up there, I'm a disabled veteran. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna lose my house. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. Them people been paying you for since you got out. Stop acting crazy. Now, if you got a drinking problem or a drug problem, we can go talk about it. But you getting paid. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They over there crying. What am I gonna do? It was all I had. I ain't had nothing else. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be living in a box. I'm gonna be homeless. You alive? Stop lying. Baby, if you a disabled vet and you don't get paid, you ain't no disabled vet. If you a disabled vet and you don't get paid, then you're not a disabled vet. Maybe you told yourself, not you. I'm just saying, maybe a person told themselves that they were a disabled vet. But if a person is a disabled veteran and not getting paid, they didn't go down there and do what they were supposed to do to get the coins. The military didn't say they was disabled. They told it to themselves. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Baby, that's the whole point of being a disabled veteran. You see them license plates on the back of them trucks? Look, you see them license plate on the back of them trucks that say disabled veteran? Coin. Stop acting crazy. Coin. Okay. Coin. And most of them be trying to get to 100%. And you could keep doing it as long as you live. So they might start you off with like 30%, 40%. Then they'll double back. You can keep going, report stuff. Yay. And you can get up to 100%. Mm-hmm. Talking about disabled veterans don't get no money. Girl, where they at? Show me him so I can get him. Tell him pay me so I can help him get his disabled veteran stuff. But anyway, I wish I was one. Shoot, I'm trying to be one too. They say they be getting all type of house breaks on houses, girl, the disabled veterans. Yay, ain't that what they say? Or is that the Purple Heart people? Girl, they be getting all type of stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they go buy the houses with 1% down. Girl, and look at Sergeant telling me, I seen you in there talking about don't tell your business. I'm sorry, the people gotta know. The people gotta know. Property taxes, that's what property taxes be zero. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Mm-hmm. Girl, let me go find me a disabled veteran. Shoot. But anyways, let's get into the craziness that's been going on, girl. It's a lot. People are losing their minds. They don't know what's going on. Let's get into it.
Workers asking what the heck is going on, among other things they're saying, as they struggle to figure out what is happening with their jobs and make sense of what they're hearing from Elon Musk. Now, as you've heard, he has told them via social media to send an email with 5 things they did last week, or else they will lose their jobs. But now they are fighting back with a lawsuit, and they're also showing up at town halls across the country demanding that Congress stand up for them.
President Trump praised Elon Musk for threatening to terminate federal workers who do not share 5 accomplishments from their week.
Everyone thought it was a pretty ingenious idea. We have to find out where these people are. Who are they?
But even Trump could not give a definitive explanation about the consequence of not complying.
And then if you don't answer, like, you're sort of semi-fired or you're fired.
Hours before the midnight deadline, Musk posted on X, subject to the discretion of the president, they will be given another chance. Failure to respond a second time will result in termination. Then came further guidance from the Office of Personnel Management about the Monday night deadline, saying agency heads may exclude personnel from this expectation at their discretion, but also agencies should consider any appropriate actions regarding employees who fail to respond.
I want to let you know there's a legal and proper way to downsize government.
People are lashing out at their representatives in Congress, like Republican Mark Alford in Missouri at a town hall yesterday.
Elon Musk has contracts with the federal government. But he is also, I think, doing an effective job.
Conflict of interest! Show me!
After hearing from furious constituents last week,
a lot of this stuff will be litigated in court, right? Some of it.
Georgia GOP Congressman Rich McCormick now says there should be studies on the impact of mass firings. Robert McCabe, who was fired from the IRS, says he voted for Trump. Now he's stunned over how much power the president has.
I wasn't voting for a king. He has to answer to Congress. And that's my big question is where are our congressional leaders?
McCabe says he feels for the federal workers who are agonizing over their futures.
I mean, it felt like we were going into a prison every day, just doing our death march, waiting for the hammer to drop.
You know, I have a few questions, but the first question I have is, if they really feel like firing somebody at last minute's notice is such a horrible thing, and they should not have done it, and it need to be studied. I want to know, why didn't they have the same damn train of thought and feelings when they was around there firing everybody? Listen, who didn't take that wax? That's what I want to know, girl. To all the federal workers talking about doing a doggone study to see about the hell with you and your mom. It's all cap. How many people lost their jobs during that Rona? Hold on, I gotta say this part. How many people lost that job because on a Monday, and I'm just using that as an example, on a Monday, Crime Bill Joe signed that doggone not an executive order, what was it, that mandate? And on a Tuesday, them people was around there saying, if you don't go get jibber jabbed, then your ass is losing your job. And on Wednesday, they was fired. Girl, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all didn't care then. Y'all didn't care then. Yay. So, yay. See how the tables turn? So, yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So many people, not just federal workers. Well, pilots are federal workers. Doctors, attorneys, pilots, federal employees, regular employees. Girl, so many people lost their job in 2020 because that man signed that mandate, and then the people, whoever didn't come, people was getting kicked out of their houses. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Especially in New York, them people was getting kicked out their houses. Oh, don't get me started on a whole bunch of nurses who shout out to them nurses, bro. All them nurses who went and lost their job. Thank God they band together and sued. A lot of people lost their jobs. Now it's a problem. Like, come on, man. No. I ain't gonna let y'all do it. I ain't gonna let y'all do it. So many people lost them doggone jobs. Yup, military. That's another thing. People was getting kicked out the military. People was getting kicked out the military. Yay. Girl, people who had 15, 16, 17 years in was getting kicked out of the military. All behind the jibber jabber. Yup, colleges. Hell, they told my daughter that she was going to lose her scholarship. What we talking about, man? Whatever. And the only reason they won't do a study because most of them clear and disabled or something like that. But it's just cap. It's the hypocrisy for me. Now, let me say this. They around here asking why Congress ain't saying nothing because Congress is in on it, duck, goose. I don't understand. Hey, y'all down there yelling and screaming and hollering at Congress. Well, why aren't you saying anything? We need someone to say something on our behalf. Where's Congress? Signing the paperwork to get y'all up out of there? Dummy. Is anybody home? Hello? That's what Congress said. They in on it too. He can't do it by himself. Like, y'all gotta be strong out here in these streets. You got to be strong now. The thing is this. Trump announced what in December or January that y'all got 30 days to see what y'all gonna do. Y'all thought fat meat was greasy. That's what it was. And it's a lot of clear. So I get that. They don't know about fat meat being greasy. And to the people around there talking about, oh, I voted for Trump, girl, they be lying. They be getting people to do videos like that to get y'all all in y'all feelings. They will get people to say, I voted for Trump and then it didn't work out for me, so it could look bad on Trump. They be lying, girl. Don't listen. Because listen, why would you vote for Trump when he told you? Listen, think about it. I'm a federal worker. Let's say I'm a federal worker and I like Trump. But Trump said, hey, when I get in that White House, one of the first things I'm going to do is start skimming through all them federal workers and getting them up out of there. You just lost my vote. Why would I vote for you when you just told me you're going to fire my ass? Think about it. It's a lot of things I could let slide, but you talking about firing me once you get the job? I can't vote for you, fat. I'd rather just hold my vote or go back to the other side where I was. So I don't understand these federal. Oh yeah, because I voted for Trump and now look at me, bull crap. Because he told you he was gonna do it. He been saying this since he started running. This is what I'm gonna do. When I get in, I'm gonna go through that DEI, dismantle that. I'm gonna get rid of all this USAID. I'm running through them federal work. That's what he ran on. That's what he ran on. Like, I didn't understand. That's what he said. He did what he said he was gonna do. But I get it. Most presidents don't. They say they're gonna do a lot when they run, but they don't do it. Like, that's crazy work. These people gonna have to get it together. They're gonna have to get it together. I think I had one girl. No, let's listen to this lawyer who's trying to tell the people, because that's another thing. They're gonna sue. They suing the federal government. Good luck with that. But they're suing the federal government for firing them because they feel like, it's certain practices and procedures that you have to go through. But let me say this. I don't know about I don't have the federal employee handbook. But I thought when you on probation, that means they could let you go whenever they're ready. I mean, maybe that's for the regular job. I ain't never, you know what I mean? I don't know. I would have to go through the federal handbook. But this attorney that I'm about to put on here is trying to say that technically there were procedures that should have happened and this, that, and the third. Let's get into it, y'all. Get the lights up.
So it looks like there's some good news, but how is this going to play out? Thousands of probationary federal employees have been fired, but hours ago, the Office of Special Counsel, or OSC, says some of these firings may have violated federal law. Here's what's happening and why it matters. First, let's clear something up. Probationary employees do not have the same job protections as full status career federal employees. That's true, but they do have some protections. According to the OSC, federal law states that even probationary employees must be terminated for reasons related to performance or conduct. Agencies, they say, are not supposed to use the probationary period as a loophole to conduct mass firings without justification. OSC has now intervened in a case involving 6 fired probationary employees across multiple agencies. The agency argues that these firings were not based on individual performance assessments, but instead appear to be part of a broader workforce reduction that did not follow required reduction in force procedures. Here's why that matters. RIF procedures require agencies to follow specific rules, including giving employees advance notice, retention rights, and in some cases, reassignment options. If an agency instead terminates a large number of employees under the guise of individual probationary removals, that could be unlawful, but ultimately that will be decided by the Merit System Protection Board, MSPB, or the courts. Right now, OSC has asked the MSPB to pause some of these firings for 45 days while it investigates further. If the MSP agrees, and they have 3 days to disagree, this could lead to some of these test employees being reinstated, receiving back pay, or having their cases formally reviewed. What does this mean for federal employees? Well, this just happened today, and it's too early to say how this will play out, but one thing is clear: this could have wider implications for thousands of probationary employees across the federal government. If the MSPB finds these firings improper, it could change how agencies handle probationary terminations going forward. If you or someone you know is recently fired during their probationary period, please pay close attention to this case. There may be options to challenge your termination, but it depends on the facts of your specific situation. If you're concerned about your rights as a federal employee, check out my Linktree for free resources and information about our monthly membership. Understanding your legal options is key to protecting your career. So again, some good news, but this is so unprecedented. We'll see how this goes. But definitely an overall positive development. Thank you, everybody, and hope the rest of your day goes well.
Let me say this. Everything he said that they had to do, they did. The justification is, remember they said, hey, what did you do? Name 5 things you did last week. Oh, you didn't respond. No response is just as bad as a negative response. You fired. Oh, we got to give them notice. Okay. Advance notice. He told y'all 30 days plus before, hey, here's your options. And that covers that other part. You got to give them other options. He gave you options. He said, hey, starting by this date, I'm about to start firing you niggas. So what y'all need to do is, if you want to stay, we'll pay you till September. That way you can, giving them an option to get paid and still go get another job. That's giving them the retentionary options. That's just if what he's saying is true as in regards to the president. He literally said, see, this is why I said, I don't know if I would have went with the union on this. He literally gave y'all an advance notice that say, hey, by this date, this is the drop dead date. If you don't leave on your own terms, I'm going to start running through here firing people who ain't been doing their jobs. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to pay you about 8 months severance, 9 months severance pay, so that you can still continue to get paid while you look for somewhere else. I don't understand how that was a bad idea. I'd rather that than come to work tomorrow and I'm fired. Yeah, it's legal. So any company which the federal employees are working for the federal government, any company can give you a severance pay for however long they want. It's just up to that company. You see what I'm saying? That's just up to that company. So yeah, it's legal to give them that money because they federal employees. Listen, they get paid a lot. Technically they're supposed to be doing a lot, but it seems like that hasn't been happening. Because, especially now I'm thinking about it, especially if I'm a new hire, man, watch out where I sign. If I'm a new hire and I know I'm up on the chopping block first, watch out. Bruh, man, you crazy. Man, I'm about to take that severance pay and be running for the hills. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't think they're gonna have a good claim. I don't think the lawsuit's gonna go anywhere. Everything that he said that the government is supposed to require, supposed to give them, he did that. He did that. He literally did. He gave y'all advance notice. The justification was for the ones who stayed. Oh, y'all ain't tell me what y'all did the last week for y'all didn't give me 5 things y'all did that was productive in the last week. He gave everything. He gave you the option to find another position. He gave you an option to still get paid. I don't think it's gonna go nowhere, y'all. But again, I don't want to relish in people losing their jobs because I don't play like that. I don't play with people's livelihood. I think it's messed up. Only thing I will say is to the people who losing their jobs like this, y'all is crazy. I'd have took that damn severance and been out of there. I would have taken that severance and y'all, girl, they wouldn't have seen me no more. Do you hear me? I just don't understand. Hold on, they got a girl who she was talking about how she just got fired. It's a black girl. You know they're gonna push her up through the viral to make it seem like there's a lot of black people getting affected, and they got black people up there. But let's be clear, under DEI they hired everybody but you niggas, so don't get it twisted. It ain't a whole heap of y'all up there down at the federal government. You know what I'm saying? Look at the girl.
Well, this is it, y'all. I have officially been laid off from the IRS per the executive order from Donald Trump.
And a lot of them positions too they were hiring people for were like stupid positions that didn't make sense. From my understanding, some people took the severance and have not received any indication whether they are eligible for that 8-month severance. Now, I did hear about that. I did hear about some people took the severance pay and they haven't got paid as of yet. And they haven't heard anything yet. I don't know if they at the next payday yet. I would have to figure that out. But ultimately, yeah, I heard about that too. I heard about that. I did. But you know, we gonna keep our ear to the streets. One thing about Twitter gonna tell us, because the people gonna get on Twitter and say, yeah, I got paid, or they're gonna say, no, I ain't get paid. They gonna say what's going on. And to end this all, girl, this is the thing. The people who hear me out, y'all. Please hear me out. I'm not even trying to I'm trying to show y'all I'm being serious this time. Listen. The government is at war with each other. Okay. The left is fighting the right. The right is fighting the left. The problem is the right is winning. The left don't want to get it exposed that all of the stuff they've been doing been corrupt behind the scenes. That's why you see the Jasmine Crockett's of the world on here freaking out, telling y'all don't take the pay. And that's why you see your union members and your union leaders telling you this, that, and the third. They are using you. They are using you, my love. They're using you. They're using you as pawns to protect them. And if y'all don't understand that, then you're going to keep getting screwed over. There's a new administration in there. You're not going to be able to have your way like you've been having it the last 4 years. When the man say it is what it is what it is. I went through the same thing when the last man said, y'all got to take the jibber jabber. I lost a promotion. I lost job opportunity. I was ousted at my job. I had to go with the move. I had to go with what the last man said. And I took my lick. Y'all gonna have to start taking y'all lick. This the gag though. Trump really is offering y'all some decent ass options. You feel what I'm saying? Trump really is offering y'all some decent options, because he could have just came through there and started firing y'all. But he gave y'all the option to do this, that, or the third. Y'all is stop listening to these people. They running y'all through the loops, girl. Them people is playing in y'all face. Them people is playing in y'all face. I swear to God, they lying to y'all. All the people who advise in the left, they playing with y'all. They don't care if you lose your job. They don't care if you lose your house, your cars, you don't feed your kids. They never cared. They never cared. They just using your emotion to help protect them. Stop listening to these people who just always want to go against whatever's going on that side. The man is in charge. He running his house. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, hey, we gotta go. He there. Unless they unalive him, we gotta go with the move. Not only that, I heard JD Vance worse than him. So I don't even know if unaliving him. You feel me? Like, just start complying, bro. Hey, unless you're gonna be like me, I didn't comply and I lost damn near everything. It was one point I was crying thinking I might have to go sell a little cooch or go down to the Waffle House. Girl, I didn't know what I was gonna have to do. I know where you been, fat. I've been there. I did. Thank God I ain't have no bill. The only bill I had was my house note. So I said that, yeah, I could go down to the Waffle House and make that. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely go down to the Waffle House and make that. I know how you feel. Y'all gonna have to start going with the move, bro. Y'all gonna have to start going with the move. Y'all got to. Stop letting them people tell y'all, because I don't think y'all gonna win no lawsuit. I don't think y'all gonna win no lawsuit. Call Sugar D, girl. I don't even know if Sugar D still living, girl. Hey, quiet as it kept our mind, shit. The way the economy working now, girl, look. Hell yeah. Tisha, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Cardi cannot celebrate Black History Month. I can barely celebrate. She sure can. Why you can barely celebrate? If you mixed, girl, you can celebrate. You still got black in you. You still have black, girl. Thank you for being a member. Oh, live your dreams. Thank you for the super chat. I talked to a vet at my job. He said he gets $7,000 a month. I said, oh my God. I said, oh, I'm good. Shit. What's his number? Send me his number. What's his name? You ain't gotta send me his number. Send me his social media. See if he need a friend. I'm gonna go down there like Woody. You got a friend in me. $7,000 a month. Send me the social media handle. Just put it in my inbox. Just send it to me. I'm gonna just check on him, make sure he all right. You know, because he's disabled. He might need somebody to come around there and check on him. Okay. So yeah, just send them to me. You know, I do a lot of Habitat for Humanity stuff without the Habitat for Humanity. I do it on my own. Okay. So yeah, I do a lot of charity work. So send me the information so I could go around there and make sure he all right. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do my part. You know what I'm saying? That as a citizen and as a child of God, I got to do my part. Okay? Yeah, send it to me. Foxy Boot, thank you for the super chat. I'm a traveling RN and some hospitals require jabs. I know. Listen, my cousin told me that she had to get it for her job at the hospital. She an RN, been an RN for like 30, 40 years. And she said she been having health complications ever since. So I know you ain't lying. I know you ain't lying. Thank you for the super chat. And Esther Messiah, thank you for the super stick. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What? Why y'all? I'm just saying. I'm doing my civic duties and I'm wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't how the song go? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, I can. So why wouldn't I reach out and touch that man's hand? Y'all is crazy. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, the song said do it, I'm doing it, now it's a problem. Like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I'm just trying to do my part, you know, so I can get on into hell. Yes, sir. Trying to get in. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm doing my part. You feel me? To make us a better community. Now, I want to get into this really quickly. And the last story we're gonna be doing is Freddy P, girl. We're gonna end on Freddy P crazy ass. Let's get into Tasha K. So Tasha K and Cardi B done finally settled the lawsuit. Okay. Yes, they have. They done finally settled the lawsuit. And y'all know originally The lawsuit was for 3.9 million, and everybody kept saying, aha, you owe Cardi $4 million. And Tasha K was running around in Africa with a muumuu on and her head wrapped up, talking about she ain't got it. Remember that? Put a one in the chat if you remember that. Mind you, this is all because of Tasha wiping her ass with cease and desist, and also having somebody on the channel who said that Cardi had the herp, if you get it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, Tasha K had been running around all over the world, girl. Tasha K even was this how much of a troll Tasha K is. You know, something wrong with Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha, but I think something wrong with her. Girl, Tasha K not only was in Africa with the muumuu on, talking about she ain't got it, standing in front of a bank that we couldn't even pronounce. Tasha K came on here and said, I'm giving away money. Bitch, when Tasha K, after they said that she was around there hiding money and Cardi was over there windmilling, Tasha K got on here in that muumuu and said, I'm giving away money. I say, now y'all got to stop. Tasha, what is wrong with you? What is Tasha said the first 3 people who hit the number, she gonna give them $100 a piece. I see. Oh, you know, this saga has been one for the books. This saga has been one for the books. Not only has Cardi been stressed out more ever suing Tasha, because Tasha seemed like she been just fine. Tasha been just fine, girl. Tasha been traveling, doing comedy shows. Every time you turn around, somebody hollering, oh, that's good for you. Yeah, make that money so you can pay Cardi. Make that money so you can pay Cardi. Girl, Tasha been laughing at y'all all the way to the bank. And did. And did. Then there's another misconception I want to say. Tasha files bankruptcy in po niggas. And I don't mean in pocket. I mean in mind. Po niggas think that that's a bad thing. How poor of you. How poor of you to think that filing bankruptcy means that you're broke. You know you have to have money and assets to file bankruptcy. Did you know that? Like, a broke nigga can't file bankruptcy because he ain't got nothing to file it for. Bankruptcy is to protect your money and your assets. Why would such poor people, and I don't mean in munions, I mean in the mindset. This is why fiscal responsibility should be taught in schools and at the house. Okay? The bankruptcy Tasha filed was to protect her assets and her coin. And people was really around here dragging it. Oh, look at her. She broke, she poor, she's this, she's that. Da, 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 da. That's what you're supposed to do. That's smart money management. That's smart. That's what you look. People was around here talking about Trump had bankruptcies. Duh. He's had multiple businesses. Unless he was the best businessman of all time, he should have filed at least a couple of bankruptcies. When you've had multiple businesses over the years, it's to protect your monions and your assets. That's what it's for. When she filed the bankruptcy, Cardi B could not start garnishing her wages. Hello? Come on now. This is why financial and fiscal responsibility need to be taught. Okay? Now this is real tea right here. I just wanted to add that part in because all over Twitter, all over the shade room, all over the neighborhood talk. Nanny boo, when she broke, she poor. She gonna be paying Cardi for the rest of her life. That's why she had the doggone file a bankruptcy because she broke and she poor. And I'm saying no, actually, you're the broken poor one. The one who's calling the other one poor is the poor one. And I don't mean in money. I mean in mindset. Y'all, we got to get better with this, y'all. As a community, I sit down with my daughter and teach her about financial responsibility. I teach my daughter about credit. I teach my daughter about money. I teach my daughter about everything she needs to know to set her up for success in the world. We got to start learning ourselves and then passing it down to our children. That's why when y'all be having these big old life insurance policies, y'all going on the glory and the child get the money and be broke in a year. This is why. This is why. Now, the school not going to teach it to your child. You going to have to do it. This is why y'all be having all this money, starting all these businesses. Y'all get old and you think, I'm going to give the business to my child, and the business just ran down to the ground within the first 30 days because you didn't teach them. We got to start teaching the children. Now, please, because the adult now is dumb as a box of rocks. You got to start learning yourself. It's not hard. Hell, you can go on YouTube and read and get videos on it. Y'all, we got to start learning about money and being fiscally responsible and understanding what money means and how it works and the government and the things that is here for me and you to be successful. It's not hard. I promise you it's not hard. Now, let me say this. She went from $3.9 million to $1.2 million. And people still think that that's a win. But it's people who don't understand how it works when you sue somebody. See, Cardi had a team of lawyers. Hello, is this thing on? Cardi had a team of lawyers. Not only did she have a team of lawyers, how many times did she take Tasha K to court? Because Tasha K was trolling her online. It was damn near twice a year we back in the courthouse. It was so bad, Tasha was even like, dang, girl, come on now. Let's stop going to court at this point. It's costing us too much money. Every time Cardi B got to get on the line and call her team of attorneys, that costs millions. That's outside of the original trials they already had. Every time she pick up that line, because Tasha done trolled her, from the moment they say hello, the money's going cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You get it? So now that she's got it down to $1.2 million and she's only paying it over time. Let's get into it, girl. I got the article. I couldn't believe this. And people really running around here acting like Cardi won. Girl, if Cardi broke even, she did good. If she broke even, she did good. If she walk away with a couple of dollars in her pocket, she did better than good. But for the most part, if Cardi broke even, she did damn good. All of that stress, all of that time for why? Now, this is according to complex.com. It says Cardi B secures $1.2 million payout in Tasha K's bankruptcy settlement for defamation ruling. Cardi B and Tasha K have agreed to a bankruptcy settlement payment plan. Following a $4 million defamation judgment, the 32-year-old rapper won in 2022. The blogger born Latasha Kibi will pay Cardi nearly $1.2 million over the next 5 years in monthly installments under the Chapter 11 reorganization plan approved by a judge, Rolling Stones reports. Kibi's payments will start at $176,532 in the first year and increase to $318,653 by the 5th year, a 12-month period. That's over a 12-month period. Although the plan covers less than the full judgment, Cardi retains the rights to pursue the remaining balance after 5 years, potentially allowing her to garnish Kibi's wages again. She can also agree not to make derogatory, disparaging or defamatory comments about Cardi or her family on any platform, including her podcast and social media accounts. Rolling Stones also notes the agreement doesn't bar Cardi from making statements about Kibi. So basically, Tasha could talk about Cardi, but no, Tasha can't talk about Cardi, but Cardi can talk about Tasha. Today marks the end of a multi-year-long chapter of lies, deception, and fraudulent conveyance on the part of Tasha K, her husband, and their entities, said Cardi's lawyer, Lisa Moore, in a statement to Rolling Stone. We are thrilled to put in place such an incredibly unprecedented and protective plan for Cardi. I assume you will see the debtor and her swill counsel selling this as a win, she added. Trust me, for all of the reasons in the plan we insisted on to protect our client, this is not the case. We don't believe the false tears. We protect against them. Cardi B, born Belcalis Almanazar, I don't know how you say that, filed a libel and defamation lawsuit against Kibi in 2019 after the blogger falsely accused that she had the herp, used the Potter, the Jesus, the Snowman, and work selling cooch. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. The Invasion of Privacy rapper took the stand in 2022, testified that Kibi's claims left her feeling extremely unalivable. What? She wanted to jump off the bridge? Elsewhere in her testimony, Cardi claimed the rumors made her feel like she couldn't sleep with her husband, Offset, and that she didn't deserve her daughter culture. Let me back this statement up. Tasha saying you got the measles on your cooch made you not want to sleep with Offset, not Offset giving out peen. I'm confused. I'm of confusion at this point. Tasha K saying you had the hurt was the straw to break the camel's back to get you to not want to give your husband no cooch. Not the fact that he was giving out cooch to everybody but you. Oh, girl, but I don't blame her. Shit, do what you got to do. We at war. I say that too. Y'all know me. I'm good for putting 20 on 10. But I ain't going to let you do that now. I ain't going to let you do that. Now, why is this important, y'all? I was on Girl, Is That Legal? And she broke it down for me. Well, not for me, for everybody. And she basically was saying it was like every quarter she's paying, like, I think the first year, if I can recall right, $44,000 for the first quarter. And then it was like for the first year, every quarter. And then it was like it raises up to 50-something thousand and so on and so forth. Now, that's a lot of money for me. For me, that's a lot of money. I ain't got 40-something thousand to give nobody for the year, let alone a quarter. But we talking about Tasha K. Tasha K wipes her ass. She could wipe her ass with $40,000 a quarter if she wanted to. You get it? So it was a win and lose on both parts. Tasha K stood on business, but it cost her $1.2 million. Can't be me. Oh no, I don't feel that convicted about nothing that is gonna cost me $1.2 million. But ultimately, she still won because she's not coming off. She's only coming off like a third of what she would have really had to pay her. You feel what I'm saying? Not only that, Tasha gets to keep all her businesses and all her assets. Remember when it first popped off, they were saying, "Oh yeah, Cardi gonna take her podcast. Cardi gonna take her website. Cardi ain't take none of that." Like, remember, Storm Monroe came on here and told us Tasha was getting 40 racks a month for doing the Pangea thing. And that's just one ad. Did y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Storm, when they got mad with each other this last time, came on here. Somebody was asking him about her having money, calling her broke. And even in his madness, said, I ain't gonna lie, she ain't broke. He said Tasha K was making $40,000 a month off of that Pangea ad. That's not her YouTube check. That's not any other ad she running. That's not her website. That's not her comedy tour. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? It seemed like the one y'all calling broke is the one with the money, and the one y'all think got the money ain't got it like that. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me. But who am I? You know, I'm just from the outside looking in. But Cardi, like I said, if she was able to, her win on her side was Tasha can't say nothing about her and her family no more. Now, I don't know if Tasha gonna follow that. I don't know how that's gonna go. Tasha, please be strong, Tasha, because I know how Tasha is. If it's hot, Tasha gonna say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is the point I'm making though. I feel like Cardi took more of an L than Tasha because number one, since 2022, we in 2025, the last 3 years, you've been stressed out, losing weight, going back and forth to court. And you may have amassed enough to walk away with a few dollars in your pocketbook. If you lucky, you got enough to put something in your pocketbook. Crazy work. Crazy work, bro. But anyways, hopefully this will be a little resolution for Cardi. I don't think so. But child, that just is what it is. We got to move on. Shout out to Tasha K. I think that's a win for Tasha K. I ain't gonna lie, the 1.2 mil though, that's still hitting me a little hard in my chest. That's still hitting me hard in my chest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Now, Tasha, if you really want to be petty, you know, because you a Pisces like me. You feel me? I get me another mentee. Hello? And I'll funnel all my gossip through that mentee. I make me another little Tasha K. And I give me a little mentee. You know how she had Storm, and let that mentee be the mouthpiece. Don't put it under your name. Let them have their own little platform. You feel me? Yeah. Or I do something petty like get my auntie or my old uncle he don't do nothing nowhere. I put it in his name and start a blog. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't related to me. You know what I'm saying? Get one of them Africans. Get one of them Africans. Get them an LLC. Get one of Sheck people. Get them an LLC in their name and then start a blog and just make it all Cardi B. Cardi. That's the petty in me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I ain't gonna lie. 1.2 million, I ain't messing with it. Y'all got it. We got to move on. Y'all, let's get to this. Making of the band. First of all, if you were not around for making the band, bless your little heart. You missed out on one of the littest times in reality TV of all time. I'm telling you now. If you were not in the world and conscious enough, meaning if you was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you don't get it. You wasn't there. I was in high school when this came out. Listen, if you wasn't around to watch Making the Band, you missed out on the littest period of reality TV of all time. Not only wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Flavor Flav doing Flavor of Love and all that either right before or during or after? Man, that period of reality TV was the littest period of all time. This stuff we got there now. I don't even care what you put it on, baddies, what that stuff don't hold a candle. Even and I like this little show. Even Could Have Been Love. Girl, that stuff don't hold no candle. Girl, you had to be here. Girl, I used to be running home with my head up so I can make sure I do my homework and eat so I can watch. Man, watch out. Wasn't about to miss it. Man, is you crazy? Oh, Lord. Making of the Band. Shout out to Babs. She's always been, you know, a nice person. But anyway, Dylan. Let's get into it. Freddy P, Babs, Chopper, Ness, Dylan, and Sara. Y'all remember that time Freddy P and Dylan had that fight? No, not Dylan. Freddy P and Ness had that fight, and Babs was saying, "Let them fight." No, fuck that. Let them fight. Put a one in the chat if you was there. Girl, poor Freddy P. I was saying, get him, Freddy out. You know, I was Team Freddy because we were from Florida. You know, we the South people, we stick together. Let them fight. No, F that. I'm tired of that. These niggas been going back and forth all day. Let them fight. Boy, I was like, get him, Fred. Get him, Fred. Get him. Stick and move, Fred. He big. He trying to get you, Fred. Yup, down to the box of drawers. Girl, yes, you had to be there. You had to be there. And remember, Babs got mad because they ain't want to call her when the girl came to do her hair. Put a 2 in the chat. When they said that the girl called, I think it was Chopper. Who that was she went off on? She went off on somebody because she said the girl had called to do her hair and they told her that she was asleep. They had said, oh, Babs was asleep. And she was tight. That's when she kept saying, I'm tight. I'm tight, yo. I'm tight. How you gonna let if somebody call to do my hair and you don't call, you don't wake me up? I'm tight. My nigga, I'm tight. I was like, damn, tight must mean mad, huh? Tight got to mean mad because the way she was running through there like Godzilla, I thought she was gonna swing on poor Chop. I was telling Chop the duck. Lord have mercy. You feel what I'm saying? Was it Ness? I don't remember. Whoever it was, she wanted to fight everybody. Do you hear me? Man, this was the time, bro. This was the time. And you know what's bad? Even back then, I was saying, but Babs, no shade. I like Babs, but Babs used to look a mess, even after they get done. Is it just me? Put a 3 in the chat if you. Babs just looked at a mess. Like, even right after they get done, it was kind of like Jim. She was like the female Jim Jones. You know how Jim Jones, you never seen his braids fresh. It was like that with Babs. You know what I mean? Like Babs. Nice girl, nice girl. I like Babs, but her hair used to look so bad, even back then. And I used to be laying my own tracks. And I used to be saying, girl, let me come lay your tracks, because I don't know who up there. Oh my God, girl, I don't know who was doing Babs hair. I'm telling you, I used to lay my own tracks, girl. I used to be saying, get me up there. Let me just be Babs hairstylist. I just lay her tracks for her. Girl, let me get 3 packs of that doobie. What's up? Let me get 3 packs of that doobie. Let me get her a cute little bang, because you know her forehead was shaped a little funny. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get 3 packs of that doobie for her hair. For the front, and then we gonna put a little cute little ponytail on there. You know what I'm saying? Babs was a little different. You know, I just wanted to put a little something on her, you know, to kind of help out, do my part, you know, do what I can, you know, but neither here nor there. Whew, Babs used to look so bad. But anyway, why are we here? Sara, the light-skinned girl on the end, was messing with Freddy P. Now, I love Freddy P down to the ground, but Freddy P looked dirty. I love him, though. He don't look dirty now, though. But back then, Freddy P was so dirty. Oh, Lord. And he was sucking that thumb. Freddy P looked like one of them boys out the Poking Beans Project. That, you know what I'm saying, grew up eating mayonnaise sandwiches like Trixie. You know what I'm saying? One of them. You go in the house and it's buku churn running around. And the mamas in the back playing spades. Or playing pity pat, tonk or something in the back. Drinking. You know what I'm saying? They got frozen cups in the deep freezer. She done cook, but ain't nobody coming back in her kitchen because all her homegirls back there playing, gambling and all of that, churn raising themselves. You know, you go upstairs, the uncle in the room, he don't never come out because he upstairs with Tupac photos on the wall, playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out or something like that. You know, that's just what I got from Freddy P. You know what I'm saying? But he was so dirty. And allegedly, they said, I didn't say it, they said Sara was giving up the cooch. Girl, what? What? To be honest, though, I don't know who she should have get. She would have been damn for all 3 of them. I wouldn't have ugh. Somebody said Ness. I don't know, because after I seen Freddy P hang with him, I don't want him no more neither. Girl, neither here nor there. Sara did an interview saying that she was touched on and violated by Diddy. I didn't say it. Sara said it. And Freddy P and a lot of the other ones said that she a damn lie. They say now they'll go off a lot of stuff, but her getting touched on by Diddy, she's a damn lie. Hell, Chopper had came on here and said that she was around there going get missing with Diddy and was giving out the cooch. Shout out to Chopper. And you know why I believe him? Because when Freddy P just did his interview, he said everything but Chopper was lying. Let me say that part again. Chopper said, you know, they say, Chopper, did you sleep with Sara? Well, you see, when I grew up, I was born in 86, 89, no, 80, 81, 82. And when I grew up, you know, it was hard to get food stamps because my mama, she got them, but they caught her selling fraud food stamps. So then they took her off. And, you know, when I made the band, I used to think that I could go buy food stamps so we can have food in the house. And Sara was a good cook. You know what I'm saying? She knew how to cook. She was clean. She washed her hands. You know, black girls don't wash their hands, but Sara used to wash her hands. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so when I first got into the band, Sara really trusted me, you know, because see, I'm the type of person, if you leave your car door unlocked and I need a ride, I'm not gonna steal your car. I mean, I might take it, but I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a trustworthy person, you know. And so Sara trusted me. We talked. We had a lot of stuff going on. I'm like, huh? So Chopper, so Fred, is it true that you and Sara was in the bed? See, I was mad with Chop for that. Yeah, I was mad. Cause see, Chop, first of all, I told him that in confidence. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen. Cause Sara sent me a cease and desist. But shit, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to live for. I kill me, Sara, and the lawyer. I don't give a damn. You feel what I'm saying? Hell, we can all roll out at this point, you know. Yeah. And plus, what she gonna sue me for? I ain't got no money. I'm still poor. I'm still a poor nigga right now. You feel me? So I mean, what does it matter? So yeah, but I still love Sara because she's a nice girl. She's clear. I love her. I've always been in love with her. But see, Chop, he threw me in the cross because he knew I was in love with my baby mama. See, I'm still in love with my baby mama. But I saw Sara on live the other day, bro, and I said she's so beautiful, bro. I cut off my left arm to be with her, bro. You know. But yeah, Chop. See, I was mad. I wasn't mad at Chop, but what Chop said, you know, it wasn't true because we was in the bed, but the sheets was tight, and she was on top of me. But he had got the key from somebody else. But I had gave him the key. But the door was unlocked. But he still had the key. So I told Chop when he came in, he busted in on Sara, and then Sara got more comfortable being around me and being on top of me. Cause see, around that time, you know, chopping my brother, yeah. Chopper would give me the shirt off his back because he didn't help me out before, you know. But yeah, I told Chop, you know what? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I was mad. I was taking her down. Yeah, I was taking her down every day. I feel bad because I'm cool with her husband now. I love her kids. They don't deserve to know that their mama was a slut, but it don't matter. That was back in the days. Yeah, I was taking her down, knocking her down every day. Yeah, I was knocking her down. That's really why me and my baby mama split up. I lied when I told y'all she couldn't take the fame. Honestly, it wasn't that. She caught me knocking down Sara and left me. That's what it was. So yeah, what Chopper said, girl, I listened to 31 point something minutes of this boy saying, I said, oh my God. I knew when he started going off course that whatever Chopper said he did that shit. Let's get into, I think this is the one with Chopper's original accusation. Hold on.
But I heard Sara, she was messing around with Freddy P.
Yeah, she did. Fred definitely knocked it down.
But I heard Sara, she was messing around with Freddy P.
Yeah, she did. Fred definitely knocked it down for sure. But that's how it all started, though. It started with Fred knocking it down. That's when I looked at Sara like a totally different type of woman. Because in my mind growing up, you heard me? I thought like the married people were like 100 forever together, you dig? And Sara low-key, high-key, triple-key changed my perception of how I see women. And I hate to say that, yeah, but changed my whole perception, you know, because I remember Fred was like, Chop. He's like, sit it. I fucked Sara. I said, no, you didn't, bitch. He said, yes, I did. I said, how much you want to bet you ain't fucked Sara? He said, I'll bet my show money. And so I was like, all right, cool. So the next city we went to, the deal was this here. Fred was going to leave a latch so it could be compatible with the door so I can be able to walk in. If I walk in and see it, I lost the bet. And basically, that's exactly what happened. Fred hit me on the sidekick and was like, Nick, I'm in the room. I opened the door. I passed the bathroom. You heard me? I go right. And when I walked backwards, it was probably some M&Ms or some Skittles. You dig? And I made a mistake and stepped on it. And Sara looked back and jumped off. Fred was like, oh my God, you know, and crying by the wall. And I'm like, Sara, say, bro, it's all gravy. I don't care. I was like, I already know. She said, you already knew? I said, yes. Fred said he already done it before. Fred, you running your mouth and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, Fred used to knock Sara down for sure. No doubt about it. Fred loves Sara, dog. He used to love Sara.
I believe Chop 1,000,000,000%. There's nothing that Chop said to make me feel like none of this didn't happen. I believe Chop from the moment the words left his lips. He was too detailed in the story, and he was too confident. Plus, him and Fred is friends in real life. I doubt he would have really came on here and just flat out lied on Sara. Now, Sarah's husband, I used to think he was beating on her. I ain't gonna lie. He was a little abusive looking, you know, the way he used to be hollering and acting a fool or whatever the case may be. But I will give this to Chop. I will give this to Freddie. Freddie said he was trying to be a guiding light or something like that. Okay. I believe Freddie. I believe Chop. Now, Fred goes on this doggone interview. And wait, I gotta get y'all from the beginning. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna play. It said that clip too large. I'll just play the one I got. Let's get into Fred's
I
response.
gotta ask you about this documentary. I think it's called The Making of a Bad Boy, and I know it's a lot of lawsuits coming out against it. But your ex-bandmate Sara, she was in it, and she made some comments about Diddy, saying that he violated her. You knew anything about that?
That statement right there is what drove Chopper, cause we all knew that was like just like that wasn't what it was. I don't want to say cap. I don't want to, I'm trying to be respectful to everybody, her kids and stuff and everything. But I seen her daughter making videos, and I really wanted to tell her daughter like, it's both sides. Like your mom wasn't a whore, but she definitely wasn't scared of no P Diddy as she making it seem. Like she was, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell they was fucking if they was fucking. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he probably knocked it down because man, I'm puffed on spending money on you. You know what I'm saying? Every one a night, you might creep down and try to get that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take it away, but I'm not saying I don't want the kids to think she was horn. But your mom, she got her own stories too. You get what I'm saying? Like she had days like that just wasn't perfect in her relationship. But she was married. I get it. She had vows. But that Peacock situation or whatever she said on the interview, I'm the type of person I don't let shit in my soul. I can't respond well to negativity. So I just ignore a lot of shit. So I never seen the interview. Just like I never seen George Floyd die. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit I just don't watch. I've never seen the interview. Once I heard what she said, I couldn't, because I'm not going to look at her the same anymore. I'm going to look at her like she on a mission to do what they do. I would say this, like, he f***ed us more than enough. We don't have to make up stuff. I can understand he owe us. And I'm not saying that's what she doing. He owes us. Like, he traumatized us. He f***ed up our lives. He, like, I got PTSD. I was riding around with a vest for 3 years when I left the band. Ask anybody in Miami. Everybody was like, why you got on this vest? You know why not. But, yeah, so I've never seen her scared of no P. Diddy. I can't say that, bro. Like, I'm a real nigga, and that's what she fucked up at. She should have called everybody. She listening to this nigga who trying to get a check, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he did it, did he do it or not? Touching you inappropriately? What the fuck is touching you inappropriately? There ain't no man finna touch you. If I touch you and you allow me to touch you, that mean we going next door. We going for it all. Like, did he smash or no? Because if you saying he just touched you, I can't believe that. And was he smashing? You sound like you don't want to tell something because you might admit some guilt in that. Now, it might not started out the way she wanted. It might have started out when, it started out when she was uncomfortable. And she failed, and then she just probably kept falling after that. Like, yo, that is up now. Like, I'm fucking a billionaire. But probably the first time was probably uncomfortable for her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to take that away from her.
So I will listen. This is the thing, because we'll go over the second part where he trying to figure out what he gonna say. Listen, everybody in the band was so far. Chopper and Freddy are both saying that she was, because Sara did this interview trying to say that Diddy assaulted her or something like that. Everybody's saying that they didn't witness that. Everybody's saying that they didn't witness that actually she seemed very comfortable around him. Chopper in a roundabout way was like, he didn't want to know, which I think Chopper does know. Because remember, Chopper still talks to Sara. She's remarried. He said he don't like her new husband. But I think that when Chopper did that interview, Freddy P got a cease and desist. And I think the cease and desist was to tell him he can't say nothing or basically corroborate the whole situation. Yes, that does mean Diddy tried it. Yes. I don't think that's up for debate because Diddy is a monster. I think what the debate is in what capacity. Were you a willing participant or were you abused? Or were you both? Were you a willing participant and then sometimes he would abuse you? Because that's possible too. That's possible too. So I think that's the capacity in which she presented it on this documentary. What they're saying is, if she's saying all these situations happened while they were in the band, they didn't see it. They didn't. That's what they were saying. Well, no, Chop said it ain't true. So I'll give that to Freddy. Freddy said he didn't see it. Chop straight up was like, that's your cap. That's your cap. She was willingly going up there messing with that man. Let me say this, bro. And I'm not saying Sara lying, but it looked like she lying. But let me say this. Y'all have to understand, every woman is not a victim. And I hate to say that because it feels bad even leaving my mouth, but it's the truth. Some people are clout chasing and trying to chase a bag right now. Some people are trying to capitalize off this situation. Not just the women, even the men around them, telling all the stories. A lot of people are using this to their advantage. Both things can exist in the same room. I don't know what happened between Sara and Diddy. I have no idea. I don't know. I was not there. All I got is what they're saying and what she's saying. That's all I got. But from what I got in this situation is she was one of those girls doing what she got to do to get what she wants. That's what they said. I don't know if it's the truth. And sending cease and desist, that's giving a little guilty to me too. Because, I mean, you know, like, why you trying to shut Freddie up? He ain't even say nothing yet. Especially if you know that you didn't really sleep with Freddie. So, you know, if they interview Freddie gonna come out and they're cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'd have been banking on the fact, like, yeah, clear that up. We in an age of a very sensitive age with women who've been getting abused, and women have been getting abused like crazy by men since the beginning of time. We have, bruh. A lot of women have been sexually assaulted, physically assaulted, emotionally, spiritually, financially. We have been dragged through the mud. I am 1,000% in agreement with that. But we cannot act like there are women who actively participate in some of this stuff too. If we would say every woman is a victim, we would be lying. Unfortunately, we will be lying. A lot of people are taking advantage of situations, and it looks to be, I don't know it to be a fact, but it looks to be that that's what they're saying that Sara is doing, taking advantage. I mean, I saw it happen on the micro level when Wayne them first popped off. When Cash Money them first popped off, man, you know how many girls was like running to go get that cooch? Man, watch out. Hell, Wayne was sleeping with about 3-4 girls in my school. I told y'all one of the girls used to beat up Toya. Well, y'all be they used to be running to go give out that cooch, my love. So I don't know. Different times. This was back in the days where women did it and they didn't look at it the way it is now. So I don't know. Different times. I just, you know, it's just a sticky situation right here. Who knows? Who absolutely knows? Yeah, they got like the Monica Lewinsky's of the world exist too. You know, Samanya, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Thank you. B Lady Raw, thank you for the super chat. The blank unalive my 16-year-old son. The jab. Oh Lord, is that what that is, or is that a crutch? I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences. I'm so sorry to hear that. Aisha, thank you for the super chat. Girl, you cooking today. Happy Pisces season to you, my fellow water baby. Yes. Pisces season. Pisces, we up. We up. Somebody say, why I told you catch a straight. I don't know. It's just when I be thinking about how they was fighting behind Wayne. Girl, when they was fighting behind Wayne, girl, them girls was beating. Let me move on. So you got beat up a few times. That's all I'm gonna say. Sassy Brown, thank you for the super chat. I'm getting over the flu. Voo, you got me cracking up. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you're feeling better, Sassy. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Miasha McLaren, thank you for the super chat. Your mom's not a whore, but she ain't scared to throw that pussy. Yay. You heard him, huh? He said, I ain't trying to say your mama is a whore, but she be outside. That's what I got from it. That's crazy work. Thank you for being a member. And Cleopatra Jones, thank you for the super chat. Love your awesome personality. Thank you for keeping us informed and entertained. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Listen, I just want everybody on here and even on the replay game to know this. I am not in no way so-called victim shaming at all. When it comes down to this Sara situation, this is a very sensitive topic. And as a woman, it feels bad that I'm even questioning. But I have to understand that everybody who say ain't always telling the truth. Yes, Sarah was married. She was married, and according to them, at the very least, she was cheating on her husband. At the very least. At the very least, she was cheating. That's what I got from it. Yeah, at the very least. Because it's been confirmed by both, and we'll go over the second half tomorrow. It's been confirmed by both Freddie and Chopper that they were definitely sleeping together. Now, Freddie didn't say it straight out, flat out, but in a roundabout way, and I'm gonna play that for y'all tomorrow. They were sleeping together. Okay, they were sleeping together. So at worst, her integrity wasn't intact. Honestly, like Freddie said, he wished that she had come to them and they talked about it, because they would have told her don't go in there and say that, because they don't believe that was her experience. Again, who am I? However, I think the deciding factor in this is one person. There's only one person who don't have a chip nor chap in this game, who gonna tell us the truth and shame the devil. You know who that is? Let's see if somebody gonna get it in the chat. Who's the one? Well, it might be two, but it's really one that we gonna. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, since I can't see it yet. Dylan. That's who we need to be around here finding out. Dylan, and Dylan. Not Jaguar, right? Girl, y'all play too much. Girl. Y'all is crazy. Somebody say Jag. Please don't mention us. Lord have mercy. Dylan is the one we need to get the tea from. Dylan gonna tell us. But with that being said, y'all, love y'all down to the ground. I gotta get up off of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm in transition from my braids to a sew-in, so I might, next time y'all see me, I might have a wig on. Charge it to the game, not my head. Okay, love y'all down to the ground. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.